Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jody Young, Realtor, and I'm here with Brad Belcher with
Elite Mortgage LLC.
So today we're going to bring you some tips to help you get approved for your home without problems. So I wanted to talk to you about some top tips to help people get to where they want to be with the least amount of trouble. What would you recommend, like, as a first step for getting pre-approved for a loan?
Perfect. First step is, guys, be prepared. It sounds like an old Boy Scout motto, doesn't it? But be prepared. Put together a folder. Put your last 30 days pay stubs in there, your last 2 bank statements, your last 2 years W-2s and tax returns. The more you're prepared when you go meet your loan officer, the more they know you're going to be serious about the transaction, and they're going to run through walls for you.
I want people running through walls for me. Sounds good. If somebody's writing this down real quick, where can they find all these things that they should be bringing?
Great question. You can actually find these on the back of my business cards. You can also go to my website, www.elitemortgagerates.com, and the application checklist is all there.
So somebody brings you a bunch of paper and they're going to get an answer of what, 24 hours that they're ready to close?
No.
Sorry, guys.
No. One of the great things is that with technology today, if you come in prepared, we're going to be able to tell you pretty quickly whether or not you're going to qualify for a home loan, how much you're going to qualify for. When it goes to an underwriter, who's the one who actually makes the decision, that answer usually takes about 24 to 48 hours. Now, to your point, can you close that quickly? I wish you could. But typically, the realistic time frame you need to be prepared for is around 30 to 35 days, depending on the type of loan, depending on your requirements. Not every loan is exactly the same. We're all kind of like a snowflake. No 2 loans are the same. And so depending on the guidelines and some of the hoops you may have to jump through, realize that it's going to take about 30 days. So don't go make the application and then next day go give your notice to your landlord, hey, we're moving. Because realistically, you probably want to look at about 30 days.
So instead of just running out, seeing houses, finding the right one, first, let's make sure you can qualify before we waste the seller's time getting the home ready to sell, looking nice. You come in, decide you love it. You've got an expectation that you're going to buy it, but you have no real idea whether or not you'll qualify. So let's get the paperwork to you.
Absolutely.
Get them approved.
Right.
And then we'll be ready to make an offer, which is, when it's truly pre-approved, like buying with cash because you're ready to go.
Exactly. You don't want to go into the deal backwards. I've seen that happen, and that sets up a really bad experience. You go and you've already told all your friends and everybody in Facebook, hey guys, I'm buying a house, and you haven't even talked to your banker. Now think about what could happen there. That could be a bad situation.
It can be bad. It's embarrassing for the buyers, the sellers, the agents, the loan officers, the title companies, everybody involved. It's short end of the stick, and we hate when that happens. We try to avoid it at all costs so we give the best service. So once somebody's pre-approved, they got an idea of the house that they love, go ahead and go to Ashley Furniture and see Zach Boyd and start picking out furniture. What do we do?
No, once you get that contract accepted, you're on lockdown, guys. What that means is no major changes. I know. Don't go and buy furniture. Don't go and, hey, well, got a new car now. You got to have a new car with a new house, right?
That's true.
Got to have big screen TV. No, don't do that, guys. Anything you do at that point is still under scrutiny. You cannot change your financial picture. That means don't go shopping. Don't take out any new credit. Don't change jobs. You'd be surprised how often that happens. So really, just because you've been pre-approved doesn't mean the transaction's done yet, okay? You have to keep your financial situation exactly intact until that deal closes.
So once you're pre-approved, stay approved. Don't make those changes that he just mentioned. So how many days are we talking to closing time again?
Typically on the average about 30 days. From the time you sit down with your loan officer with your signed contract to closing, you should be able to settle in about 30 days.
If somebody's watching this video and they're going to buy a house in 3 to 6 months, what should they be thinking about today to prepare for buying a house in 3 to 6 months from today?
Great question. First thing you want to do is you still want to sit down with a lender. You want to get an idea of what can you realistically qualify for. Does what you're thinking about buying match with what the real numbers are? If you're like me, I have champagne taste and a beer budget. So you want to make sure that your expectations are realistic. Second, you want to go ahead and get your credit report pulled. A credit report is good for 3 months. That way, if you find that maybe there's something on there you didn't know about, or maybe there's something on there you need to work on, we don't want to ever say no to you. We just want to say, hey, maybe not right now, but let's get you in a position where we can get you to where you need to be so you can buy. Getting started too early, no such thing. Go ahead and start doing the work early. Even if you're not looking at buying for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, even a year. This is the biggest purchase of your life. Don't just approach it haphazardly. Go into it and be sure that you really educate yourself. And we've got some really good lenders around town who can help you do that.
Sounds like you got the heart of a teacher. Is it okay for somebody to start those conversations with you today?
Anytime, absolutely. I would greatly welcome that.
All right, guys. Brad Belcher, Elite Mortgage LLC, and your website again.
It is www.eliteMortgageRates.com.
And I'm Jody Young, Realtor with Keller Williams Elite, 270-993-2325, or you can find me online, jodysoldmyhome.com. See you guys.
Thanks.